The honeybee population has been declining for years, but recently bees have been dying off in greater numbers all over the country. Dr. Lawrence DuBose has been keeping bees for decades, but in recent years he has noticed his hives aren't as full.
30 to 40% of the bees died last winter. A farmer could not tolerate those kind of losses if he were raising dairy cattle.
Scientists call this nationwide epidemic colony collapse disorder. A recent report from the EPA and USDA says parasites, diseases, poor nutrition, and chemicals are to blame.
A lot of people have written papers blaming multiple things for the cause of the bees dying, but always in their list of things is pesticides. And I have researched this for a good many years, and we will maybe convince people that we cannot keep using these pesticides.
At some point in your life, odds are you've been stung by a bee, and you're wondering, why should I care if they're dying off in such high numbers? But these little worker bees make more than just honey. They help the environment, especially on farms, from the animals all the way down to the crops. 1/3 of all food and drinks consumed in the U.S. are made possible by pollination. Without bees, the crops we rely on could become scarce and end up costing more.
What's going to happen, and is really on the verge of being reality, is there will not be enough bees to pollinate other crops. Apples, for example, blueberries, cranberries, cotton, alfalfa, clover, hay crops that are used to feed livestock where we get our meat from.
Dr. DuBose gives talks at Klein Creek Farm to educate the public about honeybees. Afterwards, he hands out seeds. If you want to help out the bee population, the best way is to plant pesticide-free flowers and crops they like in your garden. To see the importance of honeybees up close, you can visit Klein Creek Farm for a bee presentation.